Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you can find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button. Our subscriber count, our onboarding, people who've clicked that button has started to slow down, but that's okay. We reached our goal for this year. And our goal for next year, I think, is way attainable, but I still need your guys' help to get to that 5,000 goal next year, and keep clicking that button. Share it with your friends. Let me know what you think. Commenting and liking the video is also huge. Any interaction with the video is massive because that helps push the small stream videos up into the algorithm. Unfortunately, the way YouTube works is for those of us with few subscribers and not a lot of likes and not a lot of comments, nobody sees our video unless I get lucky. So it really helps if you guys interact with the video, comment, etc., etc. Also, I don't think I've done Otyken since I turned on the captions, so hopefully they work. It takes a little while after the video processes for the captions to come alive, so to speak. But hopefully now you guys who have been asking for subtitles and foreign language captions, they should be working now. So if not, let me know. But hopefully, well, within the limits of YouTube's AI translation service, I've seen some subtitled videos and sometimes they're completely wrong. So it's as good as we get, hopefully. Anyway, it's Monday. We take a look at bands from the entire continent of Asia. Asia includes Russia, Siberia, Japan, Korea, China, but I don't think we've seen any bands out of China. India. Russia is anything east, or not Russia, Asia, anything east of Europe. And so that's a large area of the world to find a lot of really cool talent, independent artists, content creators, etc., etc. So today we're going to take a look at Otyken, who is a pop band, basically sort of an indigenous tribal pop band from Siberia, and their song Pulse. We've done them several times on the show. I love Otyken, and I love you guys who come here and help share content, share comments, information. We get a lot of people from Russia and Siberia who correct me when I'm wrong, who share more information or more insight and context. The one thing I couldn't find is the meaning for the song Pulse, or even lyrics. Beautiful song. The only thing I could find is it seems like they wanted to create a song that's a blend of multiple, the sounds and cultural feel of multiple indigenous peoples around the world. That is the best I could find. So if you have any more information about what Pulse means, about the lyrics, please do comment. I'll make sure to pin those posts at the top so people can see that right under the video. But without further ado, we're going to take a look at Pulse. We're going to pause as necessary, talk about the music, etc., etc. If you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But this is Pulse from Otyken. Cheers. That guy's voice. So right away, Otyken, we always hear that throat singer's voice in pretty much every song they do. But this one, he really stands out. They've either, I mean, he's low. He's really low. He's really loud and powerful coming through. And right away, the name of the song, Pulse. It is, the beat in this is very steady. it makes you want to move because it feels so internal. The lowness of the drums, the steadiness of the drums, it makes it feel like it's pulsing through you, like a pulse. So that's one of the things with this song. It's it almost takes you into sort of like a calm meditative state in a sense where you're just listening. So if I get distracted and don't talk about it that much, you guys might be happy, but that might be why I'm getting into it so much. It's fantastic so far. Oh, no. Hold up. Apparently, I don't have the audio right. And you guys haven't been hearing it the whole time. Hold on. Why is the audio not working? Oh, something changed when I updated. And apparently the audio is not working. Hold on, I gotta figure out which audio is right for this. We're gonna test it and then we're gonna rewind it. Hold on, let's see if this works. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. We're gonna back it all the way up and we're gonna start over. It's a live show, boys and girls. Live show. OBS. And thank you to Julie who stopped in to let me know that the sound wasn't working before I did the whole damn video. Anyway, this is the part where I was talking about that guy's voice, the guy who's doing the throat singing, being really prominent in this one. That'll be throughout the video. He's just very prominent in this part, so I'm not going to talk too much longer. I do feel like, when I started this, I said that I had read that they wanted to make sort of a blend or a conglomeration of the sounds and styles of multiple indigenous cultures, and I feel like that maybe that is true. That is what they're doing here, because while the beat, the pulse of it stays the same, the vocalizations, the style, the melodies are changing up a little bit from almost in different segments in a way. And maybe that is the meaning behind this song, because at the core of it, all of us are connected by a pulse, this pulse of the world. And all of us, some of us have to go much farther back to find those connections, those roots, but all of us come from some indigenous people from somewhere in the world that created music and storytelling and all of this independent of each other. But it's all connected because it's all music. It's all this beautiful art that we all learn to create in different parts of the world whenever our cultures, our civilizations, our people started figuring out how to do that, and so that's really cool. That if that's what they're going for here, I think they're doing a great job of it, and I like that a lot. It's also a very long song, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much. Her voice here. Her voice through that section is beautiful, and I love right at the end because she has this sort of almost a growl, this gruffness that she brings into her voice at certain parts, and so she does this beautiful rising melody with her voice, and then she ends it and brings it down with that sort of like in her throat growl, and it that almost signature sound of hers, and absolutely beautiful. I love her voice in this one, probably more than any of the songs that we've reviewed on the show so far. Chop. And she brings it out. It's a very interesting contrast. So the other gal who's singing, we don't normally hear her very often, and I've heard this type of melody or type of singing before, but it's very monotone. It's very flat versus the lead singer. And you'll forgive me, I'm horrible with remembering names. I should do better about looking these up before and trying to remember the names of singers and whatnot. But she's got so much range and pitch and up and down and back and forth with all of her songs that she's all over the place with her sound. And it's so melodic and beautiful. And then this other gal is just very flat, and it still fits with the pulse. You know, the pulse. I keep going to keep saying that because that's what they're going for here, but it is. The beat is steady. The beat is like a heartbeat, and she is fitting right in there. And then we've got the other gal coming in, just rising up out of that and back and forth. And it's an interesting juxtaposition or so. It's like when somebody offers you salted caramel the first time, you know, like when that first became a thing, I was like, why would anybody want salt and sweet? That doesn't make any sense to me, you know. But here it does, because it sort of plays with your senses, your auditory senses, and gives you so much to work with. It just kind of buzzes around in your head. It works so very well here. But I don't know that we've ever heard her sing much except as backup in any of the other songs we reviewed. I'd have to think hard, and I'll have to pay attention to future songs to see if we hear more from her in the other ones. That voice is so good. Yeah, I've just kind of realized too, sorry to pause it at such a weird spot, I'll back up a little bit. The only instruments really going on in this video are the mouth harp and the drums. Everybody else, it's all vocalized. It's every single instrument in this, outside of the percussion really, is vocalized. You can see one of the basses on its stand, one of the guitars on its stand, and they do have, you know, some very traditional but also some modern instruments in their other songs. But this one is almost all vocal, which is, I just noticed that like none of them are using anything outside the drums and the mouth harp. That's really cool. That's one of the reasons I love this band, because it is so primal. It's so old. Like, it's not even old school. It's older than old school. It takes you back, something inside of you. It takes you back to that time where only your instincts can reach, you know, that it touches a part of your soul, I think, that, you know, some of us have, you know, we don't recognize it. We just we know it's being touched, but we don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Like it goes that far back for some of us. That it's fantastic. I'm loving this so much. So good. Fantastic. That is, I think the thing that really draws me to Otyken more than anything else is because they touch that part of us, that instinctual primal brain of ours that remembers, you know, how people used to create art, and while some of us just don't think about it day to day, there's still a part of us that remembers. There's still something in our DNA that remembers this. It just feels right. You know, you hear that beat, you hear that rhythm, you hear those vocalizations, and you just want to move to it, and you don't know why, you just do. You don't even need to understand the lyrics, which I couldn't find. I tried to find the lyrics for the song. I tried to find the meaning for the song. Got nothing. But you don't need to. It makes you feel that way without any of that. And that's what's so great about this band. So make sure you go check out their channel. Tell me what you think. Again, if you're catching it late, give the video some time to process. Give the subtitles some time to process. And if you're wondering why I'm drinking 2 beers, you guys may have noticed I'm drinking 2 beers. We're currently doing Battle of the Beer Advent Calendars in December. So I am finishing up the 2 beers from today's episode. And you can check that out previously in the channel. Thank you for whoever just joined. Like I said, give the video some time to process. This was a live recording. Also, the beginning of the video had no audio on the music. So thankfully we caught that early enough. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.